Parliament is waiting the bill that would ensure that this year and subsequent elections are held on the 7th of November. Majority Leader Alban Bagbin says in 3 months, the bill is expected to be gazetted for the second time before it could be laid before the House. He is, however, hopeful that the House will pass it by the end of July.
There was a proposal for the presidential and parliamentary elections to be held in November this year instead of the usual December 7 date. The change needs an amendment to the provision in the 1992 Constitution. There is therefore a proposal to send the amended bill to Parliament by the Electoral Commission. Majority Leader Alban Bagbin said the bill has been gazetted for the first time.
It has been gazetted the first time in accordance with the chapter on the amendment to the Constitution, and in about 3 months' time it will be gazetted the second time, and after 10 days it will be laid in the House. That is what is ironed out in the chapter on the amendment to the Constitution.
But the majority leader is hopeful of its passage.
Before we rise, if possible, we will pass that bill before the end of July. If not, Parliament may have to be recalled on an emergency to come and pass through that bill, because the country has agreed that it's better for the development of our democracy to do the elections earlier than the date of the handing over, which is fixed also to be 7th January.
But will it be wrong to say the elections will be held on November 7?
You can say the proposal. It has been proposed that the Constitution will be amended to bring the general election date to November 7th. But legally, the date is still December 7th.
We would want to explore that particular issue further and whether or not we as a country may be able to vote on the 7th of November, as has been said by even the President and many other Ghanaian top officials. But it will mean that Parliament would have to debate this particular bill, and it has to travel the entire process before we can have that decision taken. So we would work the lines to see if we can get to some political leaders and speak to them.